Hey yo, what's up mga ka-Mars? It's me, Mars, and welcome back to my channel. So, ayun na nga mga ka-Mars. Once again, my name is Mars, and for today's video, another lesson na naman tayo, which is illustrating the limits of a function. Ayan, isa sa mga topic ng basic calculus po ito. Ayan. Pero bago tayo magpatuloy sa ating discussion for today, guys, kung bago nga lang sa aking YouTube channel at ikaw ay napadaan, just click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell para lagi kayong updated sa mga i-upload kong mga bagong lesson. Yes! So, yun na nga guys, no? Atin ang pag-usapan how to illustrate the limits of the function. But before that, let us define first, ano nga ba yung tinatawag nating limits of a function? So, ito po ang ating definition ng limits of a function. The limits of a function f of x is the value it approaches as the values of x approaches to letter c or a certain value, wherein as x approaches to c, the limits of the f of x approaches letter L. So as you can see here, ito po ang ating general equation for the limits of the function. Ito po ang ating general equation na kung saan ang ibig sabihin po ng limits of the function, we are dealing with the x. As x approaches or gets closer and closer to our letter c that deals with the given function, there will be a certain value which is the letter L. So habang lumalapit ang value ng letter x or value ng letter x sa letter C natin, take note letter C kahit anong number po yan, okay? That deals with our function f of x, meron niyang certain value which is letter L. Now, there are two ways on how you're going to illustrate the limits of the function. The first one is by means of the graph, and the second one is by means of the table of values. So for today, guys, for today's video, we're going to talk about how to illustrate the limits of the function by means of the table of values. Now, as you can see here, meron tayong tinatawag na one-sided limit and two-sided limit. So this is just the two kinds of equation ng ating limits of the function. One-sided limit, ito lang po is kapag yung letter C ay may symbol na positive or negative. So, ang ibig sabihin lamang po nito, itong equation na po nito is nagdi-deal lang po siya towards the left and the right side of the letter C, or the values of the x as x approaches to letter C, which is in the left side kapag negative, and kapag positive naman, it's in the right side of the letter C. No, two-sided limit, ito naman po ang equation na kung saan ang letter C natin walang symbol na plus or minus. Ibig sabihin po, it deals both left and right side of the letter C. Okay? So tandaan, kapag sinabing one-sided limit, dalawa po ang pinag-uusapan dyan. It's either the left or the right side of the letter C. At kapag wala namang symbol, it means two-sided. Both sides of the letter C ang dealing niya. Okay? So, let's now have an example on how you're going to illustrate the limits of the function by means of the table of values. Ayan. So, as you can see here in our example, we're going to get the limit of the function x plus 2 as x approaches to 4. So, ang letter C natin dito is 4. So, kung magdodrawing tayo ng number line, ito po yung number line natin. This is 0. And take note, it's a positive. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, since table of values ang pinag-uusapan natin dito, we're going to use the values of the x approaching to 4 in the left side. Ito po yung left side ng 4. Ito po yung 4 natin. And the values of the x approaching to 4 in the right side. Okay? So, dalawang table of values ang gagamitin natin. Now, take note, para makuha natin ang limits ng function na x plus 2 as x approaches to 4, dapat both sides are equal value. Okay? So, umpisahan muna natin with the left side. So, kukuha tayo ng mga values of x. Okay? Approaching to 4 in the left side. Ito po yung left side natin. So, ano po ba yung mga values of x approaching to 4 in the left side? We have 3.7. We have 3.8. We have 3.9. 3.99. And 3.999. Yan. So, ito po yung mga gagamitin kong values of the x approaching to 4 in the left side. So, maraming possible values of the x. Okay? In the left side approaching to 4. But take note, mas magandang gamitin mo ang values ng x na mas malapit sa 4. Okay? So, which is these values. So, etong mga values na to, isa-substitute natin kay function na x plus 2. So, we have here, let's have, if your x is 3.7, so, papalitan lang natin yung x ng 3.7. So, 3.7 plus 2, that is equivalent to 5.7. So, in short, the value of the function, if our x is 3.7, yan po ay 5.7. If your x is 3.8, therefore, papalitan natin yung x ng 3.8 plus 2. That is equivalent to 5.8. So, our function here, if your x is 3.8, yan po ay 5.8. If your x is 3.9, so papalitan natin yung x ng 3.9 plus 2, that is equivalent to 5.9. So, the function, if your x is 3.9, that is 5.9. If your x is 3.99, so same procedure, papalitan natin yung x ng 3.99 plus 2, that is equivalent to 5.99. So again, if your x is 3.9, the function will be 5.99. And last, value of x, which is 3.999. Okay? So again, if your x is 3.999, so papalitan again ulit natin yung x ng 3.999 plus 2, that is equivalent to 5.999. So again, in the table, we have the function as your x is 3.999, that is 5.999. Now, since na-evaluate na natin lahat ng ginamit nating values of x approaching to 4 in the left side, so mapapansin nyo yung values ng ating function, no, is approaching to 6. No? Approaching to 6 na po siya. 5.7 can be 6. 5.8 can be 6. 5.9 can be 6. 5.99 can be 6. And 5.9999 can be 6. So, in this case, we can say that the limit of the function x plus 2 as x approaches to 4 negative or 4 in the left side, that is equivalent to 6. Okay, so this is now our answer in the left side. Now take note, kailangan natin kuhanin ang right side. So ganun pa rin po, gagamit tayo ng values of the x as x approaches to 4 in the right side. So, ano-ano nga po ba yung mga values of the x approaching to 4 in the right side? So, I can use here as the 4.2, 4.1, 4.01, 4.001, and of course 4.0001. So these are just the values of the x approaching to 4 in the right side. So again, marami pong possible values of x, okay, in the right side of 4. But take note, again, mas maganda ang gagamitin nating values of the x is yung mas malapit sa 4 para mas madali nating makita yung approaching ng function niya. So same scenario, we're going to evaluate all the values of the x that we used here. So if your x is 4.2, so again, papalitan lang natin yung x ng 4.2 plus 2, that is equivalent to 6.2. So in this case, our function here, as your x is 4.2, that is 6.2. If your x is 4.1, again, we're going to change your x by 4.1. 4.1 plus 2, and that is 6.1. So your function here, as your x is 4.1, that is 6.1. So same, if your x is 4.01, so papalitan lang natin yung x ng 4.01 plus 2, and that is 6.01. 6.01 for the function if your x is 4.01. If your x is 4.001, same scenario, we're going to change your x by 4.001 plus 2, and that is 6.001. So here in this function, 6.001 if your x is 4.001. And lastly, your x, or if your x is 4.0001, again, change your x by 4.0001 plus 2, and that is 6.0001. So in this case, the value of the function, if your x is 4.001, that is 6.0001. Now, since lahat ng x natin is na-evaluate na sa ating given function na x plus 2, no, makikita natin na ang function natin in the right side, take note, this is the right side by the way, no, lahat sila approaching to 6. 6.2, that is 6. 6.1 is 6. 6.01 is 6. 6.001 is 6. And 6.001 is 6. Okay, so probably we can say here that the limit of x plus 2 as x approaches to 4 positive, again, meaning to say positive, that is the right side, that is equivalent to 6. At kung babalikan natin yung kanina nating left side, ito po yung left side natin, okay? The left side is 6. And yung ating right side is also 6. Therefore, we can say that the limit of the function x plus 2 as x approaches to 4, that is equivalent to 6. So, yan na po ang limit ng ating function x plus 2 as x approaches to 4. That is equivalent to 6. Now, take note guys, no? Dapat parehas ang left at right side. So, kapag hindi magkaparehas ang left at right side ng given function natin, the limits of the function is D and E. Pag sinabi nating D and E, does not exist. Again, ito po, if the left side is not equal to the right side. Yan po ang magiging value ng limit ng function natin. Does not exist. And that's it for today, guys. I hope that you learned how to illustrate limits of the function. Muli, magkita-kita po tayo sa susunod na ating discussion. And kung meron kayong mga gustong ipadiscuss dito sa ating YouTube channel, do not forget or do not hesitate to comment down below. Muli po, maraming salamat sa papanood ninyo, and please don't forget to hit the like button and share this video para mas maraming matuto ng limits of the function. Bye everyone!